Okay, I need you to hear this number. Restaurants across America are sitting on senior discounts at this very moment, and they are hoping, genuinely hoping, that you never ask for them. No sign on the door, nothing on the menu. The waitress is not going to mention it. And here's the part that got me. A couple eating out twice a week is leaving $300, sometimes $400 a year sitting on the table. So today we're counting down 18 senior discounts at restaurants that only work if you ask. And number one is the one I wish somebody had told my parents about years ago because it pays for itself in 2 dinners. Let's get into it. Number 18, McDonald's. Yes, we're starting with the Golden Arches. Most McDonald's locations offer a discounted senior coffee or drink, usually for folks 55 and up. Some places it's a smaller price, some places it's a bigger cup for the small price. And listen, I know what you're thinking. It's coffee, big deal. But hear me out. If you're one of those folks who meets the gang at McDonald's every morning and you know exactly who you are, that little discount adds up to $50, $60 a year for drinking the same coffee you were already drinking. It's franchise by franchise, so the one by your house might do it and the one by your daughter's house might not. You just ask at the register, "Do you have a senior coffee?" 5 words. That's it. Number 17, Wendy's. This one's a classic that's been quietly around for decades. Many Wendy's locations give seniors a free or discounted drink with their meal. Now, again, it depends on the franchise. But here's a little tip from me to you. The drink is usually the worst value on the whole menu anyway. They pour pennies of soda into that cup and charge you $2 and change. So when the drink comes free, you just beat them at their own game. Order the sandwich, ask about the senior drink, and you've knocked 15, 20% off the bill without touching a coupon. Number 16, Arby's. A lot of Arby's locations offer 10% off for 55 and up. Some give the free drink instead. And the thing about Arby's is the average ticket is higher than most fast food. Those sandwich combos run $10 to $12 now, so that 10% actually means something. $1 and change back every visit. Now I can already hear somebody saying, $1? Really? That's the big secret? And listen, I get it, but my grandfather used to say, if you won't bend down to pick up a dollar bill, you've gotten too comfortable. $1 a visit, twice a week, is over $100 a year. From one sentence at one restaurant. The dollar's on the floor. Pick it up. Number 15, Subway. Many Subway locations honor 10% off for seniors, usually 60 and up. Nobody, and I mean nobody, has a sign up about this. I've never once seen it posted. It's one of those programs that exists at the register only if the customer brings it up. So next time you're getting your usual, you say, "Do you all do a senior discount?" Worst case, they say no, and you've lost absolutely nothing. Best case, you save on every sandwich for the rest of your life. That's a pretty good trade for one sentence. Number 14, Burger King. If you're 55 or older, most Burger King locations will give you 10% off your entire order. So if you're the one picking up dinner for the grandkids, and let's be honest, it's always you, that discount is working on the whole bag, not just your sandwich. A $30 family order becomes $27. Do that every Friday night and you just found $150 a year hiding in the drive-thru. And because nobody mentions it, a lot of people who qualify are standing right there in line paying full price for a family order when 10% was sitting there the whole time. Same magic words, "Do you have a senior discount?" Ask every time because it does not apply automatically. Number 13, Taco Bell. Now this one surprises people. Many Taco Bell locations offer free drinks for seniors, usually 65 and up, and some offer a small discount on top. Free. Not discounted, free. And nobody knows, because honestly, who walks into Taco Bell expecting a senior program? That's exactly why I put it on the list. The places you'd never think to ask are exactly the places where the discount sits unclaimed for years. And by the way, if you've never been or your last visit was in 1995, those bean burritos are about the cheapest protein in fast food anyway. Add a free drink and you and a friend are having lunch out for what one coffee drink costs at the fancy place. I'm just saying. Lunch out twice a week matters more for your spirits than people admit, and this is one of the cheapest ways to keep doing it. All right, that's the fast food section, and look, I get it. Those are small wins. $1 here, a free drink there. But this is where it changes, because now we're getting into the sit-down restaurants, the actual menus, and the discounts start jumping to 10, 15, even 20% off the whole table. And I promise, by the time we hit the top 5, you're going to want to call somebody. Stick with me. Number 12, IHOP. This restaurant has a dedicated 55 and up menu at most locations. It's a real printed menu, but here's the trick. They don't hand it to you. You have to ask for it. The portions are sized a little more sensibly, and the prices run a couple dollars less per plate. And can we be honest with each other for a second? Those regular portions are enormous. Half of it ends up in a to-go box that sits in the fridge until Thursday and gets thrown out anyway. The senior menu isn't a downgrade. It's the right amount of food at the right price. Number 11, Denny's, same deal, and Denny's actually did this first. The 55-plus menu has been a Denny's thing for decades, smaller portions, lower prices all day. But the menu they physically hand you when you sit down, usually the regular one. So the seniors who know ask. The seniors who don't know order a Grand Slam at full price and leave half of it. If you ever needed proof that restaurants hope you never ask, this is it. The discount menu literally exists, printed, sitting in a stack somewhere behind the counter, waiting for the 5 words, "Can I see the senior menu?" Number 10, Perkins. Perkins has one of the most generous versions of this, their 55-plus menu, with a whole list of breakfasts and dinners priced a few dollars under the regular menu. If you've got a Perkins near you, this one alone can shave $5 to $8 off a meal for 2, and Perkins crowd skews a little older anyway, so the staff is used to the question. Don't be shy about it. Number 9, Golden Corral, the buffet. A lot of Golden Corral locations offer a senior price on the buffet, and many run senior early dining windows, usually in the late afternoon, where the price drops even further. A buffet is already the best dollar per bite deal in town for a big appetite, and the senior price stacks on top of that. Some locations even do a senior beverage included. Varies by location, like everything on this list, so the move is one phone call. What's your senior price and what time does it start? And one more thing on buffets, because my grandmother taught me this and I've never forgotten it. She'd go at the start of the senior window, eat her main meal, and have her dessert and coffee slow because nobody rushes you out of a buffet. For her, that wasn't just dinner. That was the social event of the day at the cheapest price in town. There's wisdom in that. Okay, quick pause, because somebody in the comments is going to ask why restaurants do this in the first place, and the answer actually helps you. Restaurants lose money on empty tables between 3 and 6 p.m. That's dead time. The senior discount was invented to fill those empty seats. That's where the whole early bird special thing came from back in the day. So understand this. When you use a senior discount, you are not asking for charity. You are the solution to their biggest problem. They need you at that 4 p.m. table more than you need the discount. Never feel 1 ounce of shame asking. Okay, back to the list, because the next ones are where the real money is. Number 8, Applebee's. Some Applebee's locations have something almost nobody outside the regulars knows about. It's called the Golden Apple Card for guests 60 and up, and it's good for 10 to 15% off depending on the location. It's not national, it's not advertised, and plenty of employees won't know what it is unless they've been there a while. But where it exists, it's gold. Walk in, ask the manager, "Do you all do the Golden Apple Card here?" If they do, you're set for every visit after that. If they don't, you've planted the question in the manager's head, and honestly, that's how some locations end up starting it. Number 7, Chili's. Select Chili's locations offer 10% off for seniors, usually 55 or 60 and up, depending on the franchise. Chili's is also one of the best app deal restaurants in America, and I'll get to why that matters in a minute because there's a trick to choosing which discount to use, but the senior discount is the one they will never bring up at the table. Think about it. The server is trained to offer you the appetizer special, the bigger drink, the dessert at the end. Everything that makes the check go up, the one thing that makes the check go down, that one's on you to mention. It's not that they're hiding it in some dark room somewhere. It's just that nobody in that building gets paid to remind you. Funny how that works, isn't it? Number 6, Texas Roadhouse. 2 things here. First, select locations honor a senior discount, ask at the door. But second, and this is the one most people miss, Texas Roadhouse runs early dining specials, usually weekdays before 6, where the entrees drop several dollars. That's not age restricted, anyone gets it. So here's the play. Go at 4:30, get the early dining price, and ask about the senior discount on top. Worst case, you got the early price. Best case, you stacked both and you're eating a steak dinner for the price of a fast food run. Number 5, the timing trick, everywhere. Let me zoom out because this applies to almost every sit-down restaurant in the country. The single biggest senior discount in America doesn't have an age requirement at all. It's the clock. Lunch menus and early dining windows price the same food 20 to 30% cheaper than the dinner menu. Same kitchen, same cook, same plate. The chicken dinner that's $19 at 7 p.m. is $14 at 4 p.m. Same exact plate. And who has the freedom to eat at 4 p.m. on a Tuesday? You do? The folks rushing in from work at 7 are paying full price for the privilege of being busy. The retirees win this one automatically, and it's about time being retired paid off somewhere. If you and your husband shift your big meal out to the afternoon twice a week, that's $500 a year, and nobody even had to say yes to anything. No card, no coupon, no asking. Just a clock. Number 4, the app versus the discount. Okay, this one's important, so stay with me. Almost every chain now has a phone app with coupons, and here's what nobody tells you. Most restaurants will not stack the app deal with the senior discount. You have to pick one. So the rule is simple, do the math both ways and take the bigger one. The senior discount is usually 10%, but the app deal is sometimes free entree with purchase, and that can be worth 40%. Other days the app has nothing and the senior discount wins. 10 seconds of math before you order. And if you don't like the apps, ask your grandkids to set one up next time they visit. Trust me, they owe you. All right, top 3. Before we get there, real quick, this list came partly from this community. After my last video, the comments turned into the best money-saving conversation I've seen on the internet, no exaggeration. So if your local spot does a senior deal I didn't mention, drop it in the comments because I read every single one and your tip might make the next video. And if this kind of practical, real money saving is why you're here, hit subscribe. It genuinely helps more than you know. Okay, top 3. Number 3, the magic question. Here's a number that should make you a little bit angry. The majority of senior discounts in this country go unclaimed, not because people don't qualify, but because nobody asks. Staff are often told not to offer it. Think about that. The discount exists, it's in the computer, there's literally a button for it, and the policy is only if they ask. So make this your habit, every restaurant, every time, no exceptions. Do you have a senior discount? 5 words. Say it like you're asking if they have sweet tea. The worst thing that happens is a no, and I promise the cashier does not care they get asked 40 times a day. 1 yes a week pays for your gas to get there. Number 2, your local spots. Everybody makes these lists about the big chains, and we forget the diner 3 blocks away. Family-owned restaurants very often give a senior discount that exists exactly nowhere in writing. The owner just does it. 10%, free coffee, free dessert on birthdays, because you're a regular and regulars are the whole business. My grandmother got a free slice of pie every Sunday for 15 years at her diner, and to this day I don't think it was ever on the menu. So at the places that know your name, ask once, nicely, do you all do anything for seniors? Small restaurants say yes more often than the chains do. They just need to be asked by somebody they like, and that's you. And number 1, the card that pays for itself in 2 dinners. If you take one thing from this whole video, take this. An AARP membership costs around $12 to $16 a year, 1 year. And it unlocks 10 to 15% off at a whole rotating list of national restaurant chains. Denny's has run 15% for members, Outback and several others have run 10, plus discounts on groceries, prescriptions, hotels, glasses, the list goes on. Now run the math with me. 2 people, dinner out, $40 check, 15% off, that's $6 back. Do that twice and the card already paid for itself. Everything after that is pure savings, every restaurant, every week, all year. And here's the kicker, most people don't know, you don't have to be retired to join, you don't even have to be 50, and the membership covers your spouse automatically. The restaurants honor it quietly. You have to show the card and ask, and that's exactly why it stays unclaimed. Folks, this is the closest thing to a universal senior discount that exists in America. Get the card, put it in your wallet next to your license, and never eat at full price again. Oh, and one quick bonus before you go, because you made it all the way here and you've earned it. Almost every chain we talked about today has a free email club or birthday club. Sign up once and they send you a real freebie on your birthday. A free entree at some places, free dessert at others, a free coffee, you name it. If you sign up for 5 or 6 of them, your birthday week turns into a parade of free meals. Use a separate email just for these so your regular inbox stays clean. That's my grandmother-approved tip of the day, and she would have absolutely loved this one. So, 18 discounts, and every single one of them starts with the same thing. You asking. Which one are you going to try first? Tell me in the comments, I genuinely want to know. And if your favorite restaurant does something I missed, share it, because half my best material comes straight from you all, and I read every single comment. If this helped you, hit subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Oh, and YouTube thinks you'll like this video next, so check that out too. I'll see you there.